The sun had just dipped behind the brick apartments on the east side of Lansing, painting the streets orange as Antroy and his crew walked down Jolly Road like it belonged to them. Cars rolled past blasting music, corner stores stayed bright even after dark, and kids on bikes weaved between grown-ups like they were dodging real traffic. Lansing had a heartbeat, and tonight it was loud. Antroy wasn't the tallest in the group, but he walked like someone you shouldn't test twice. Hoodie on, chain tucked, eyes sharp. The kind of calm confidence that made people move out of the way without him asking. Next to him was his right-hand boy, Keon, always joking but quick when it mattered. Behind them, Tia and Mariah followed, both with attitudes loud enough to start problems and loyalty strong enough to end them. "Tell me why Marcus keep telling dudes he run the East," Keon said, dribbling a basketball as they walked. Antroy smirked. "Bro don't even run his own mouth right. Please." Tia laughed. "He swear he tough 'cause he got older cousins. That don't count." But they all knew the situation wasn't funny. Marcus had been trying to stir problems with Antroy for weeks, stealing credit for things, spreading rumors, telling people Antroy was soft now because he'd been focused on music and content instead of dumb drama. And now, Marcus wanted a confrontation. The crew reached the court behind the old middle school, a cracked-up concrete patch with rusted hoops. The unofficial hangout for everybody who claimed the East. Teens were everywhere, groups watching from the fence, energy buzzing like trouble was waiting to happen. Marcus stood in the middle with 5 of his boys, chin lifted, loud on purpose. "There you go," Marcus said, pointing at Antroy. "Mr. YouTube famous." Antroy stepped forward, face unreadable. "You called me out. What's the issue?" Marcus grinned, cocky. "You switching up. Think you better than everybody? Posting all them videos like you Hollywood. This Lansing, remember where you from?" Keon whispered. "He really jealous. That's crazy." But Antroy stayed locked in. "I drop videos, I don't switch up. You could have done the same." "Nah," Marcus said, stepping closer, "'cause you trying to be bigger than us. And you want to keep everybody small." The crowd reacted. Little ooh sounds, energy rising. Marcus shoved him. Not hard, but disrespectful. Antroy didn't shove back. He didn't need to. He lifted his chin. "That's what you on," he said quietly. Marcus swung, but Antroy was quicker. He moved, grabbed Marcus's arm, pushed him off balance, and the two hit the ground. It wasn't a wild fight. It was controlled. Antroy wasn't fighting to prove something to the city. He was fighting to protect what he'd built. Marcus's boys stepped forward, but Keon and the girls jumped in, screaming for them to back up. The crowd swarmed, but didn't intervene. This was one-on-one, the old school way. When Antroy got Marcus on the ground again, he didn't swing. He held him by the collar. "You jealous of me? Cool. But don't ever try to pull me down 'cause you scared to grow," he said. The court went silent. Antroy stood up and let Marcus stay on the ground. Keon stepped beside him. The girls tensed up, ready for anything. Marcus's boys hesitated, then backed off. It wasn't fear. It was respect. Because in that moment, everybody saw it. Antroy wasn't trying to be better than Lansing. He was trying to build something bigger for Lansing. As the crowd slowly left, a few kids ran up to him. "You really him?" one said. "You gonna blow up for real?" "You like the East Side superhero or some?" Antroy laughed, rubbing his jaw. "I'm just trying to make it out. Bring people with me if they want to come." Later that night, the crew walked through downtown Lansing, past the lit-up buildings and bus stops. The air was cool, traffic humming, and the city sounded calmer after the earlier chaos. Tia nudged him. "You realize you different, right? You not like the rest of us." Antroy raised an eyebrow. "What you mean?" "You think bigger," she said. "Everybody else thinking about weekends. You thinking about years." Keon nodded. "Bro, you got a whole world you building. People gonna follow you whether you like it or not." For a moment, Antroy looked around at the city he grew up in. The cracked sidewalks, the old brick apartments, the cold streetlights, and felt something heavy and beautiful at the same time. "Yeah," he said softly, "but I want to do it right. I want to do it for us." Behind them, sirens echoed in the distance. Not danger, just Lansing being Lansing. But tonight felt different, like the air shifted, like something started. And as they headed back toward the east side, they weren't just 4 teens walking home. They were the start of something the whole city would remember, a story bigger than drama, a movement bigger than Lansing, the beginning of the platform.